It's breaking news. 40,000 people evacuated from a wide area near an aerospace facility in Garden Grove with a 34,000-gallon chemical tank that will either spill thousands of gallons of toxic material or explode.
If you've ever seen videos of tank cars on a railroad track blowing up and that fireball it puts out and it blows half the tank car a half a mile down the train track, that's the incident potential we are dealing with.
They're not mincing words. This is an extremely dangerous situation that has only gotten more serious since we first started covering this on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock yesterday. Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
I'm Michelle Fisher. Fire crews say the compromised tank is now in crisis. There's no way to neutralize the overheated toxic chemical that's inside. Authorities saying that tank will indeed fail, but they don't know whether it will spill or explode. The
evacuation zone now spans several blocks on the west side of Garden Grove. Authorities urging some 40,000 people inside that zone to leave immediately for their safety.
And we do have team coverage new this hour. We look at the potential health concerns for people who live in that area. Nika Kazori live at the evacuation center speaking with people who have been forced to leave their homes. Bianca Bono also at the fire authority with more on that now and what they're doing. Bianca?
Yeah, Mark and Michelle, we just got an update from OCFA, and they say the positive news this afternoon is they've been able to maintain the temperature of that tank. They say that is actually buying them time to come up with some sort of creative solution that is better than those two bad options on the table. They say this event is extremely significant and unprecedented. A tank in crisis containing 7,000 gallons of a toxic chemical continues to disintegrate as the Orange County Fire Authority warns of two dire options.
That was what we were handed, a leaking tank or a tank that blows up.
The incident at GKN Aerospace started at 3 p.m. yesterday when one of the three tanks began releasing vapor. OCFA helped cool it down and evacuation orders were lifted. But this morning, an alarming update. A different tank was in crisis, and there was nothing that could be done to stop it. Either the tank will spill out or explode. Experts are hoping for the former.
Once it comes out, it is no longer an explosive hazard, and our hazmat teams in their chemical protective suits can go in, neutralize, and mitigate the vapors that will be coming off of that.
In the meantime, police have been working to evacuate 40,000 people in the evacuation zone.
From a law enforcement and fire perspective, our highest priority is your safety and security. So please listen to what we're telling you. We are experiencing about a 15% refusal rate.
The chemical in question is highly toxic and highly flammable, and the short and long-term health risks are serious.
It can impact respiratory system, cause skin irritation and eye irritation. The other concern we have is it's extremely flammable and in its current state, very reactive and can cause that explosion.
So again, OCFA continues to make calls to experts all over the country to try to come up with a better solution here. There are also a number of specialists from Orange County Health, the EPA, trying to make sure that the established evacuation zone would account for a possible plume. Reporting live in Cyprus, Bianca Bono, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
A tense situation there, Bianca Bono. Thank you so much for those details. We want to get you to a live picture now from Air 7 over that chemical tank. Crews have been streaming water on that tank for more than 24 hours now to try to cool it. It's the smaller of the three that you see there in your right-hand corner. And despite the risks to the nearby community, 15% of people are refusing to leave the evacuation zone. There are 40,000 people under an evacuation order right now.
Eyewitness News reporter Nika Kazori is live at one of the evacuation centers speaking to people who've had to leave their homes. Nika.
Yeah, Mark and Michelle, it feels like a ghost town as you're driving through neighborhoods that are in the evacuation zone. We're at one of the evacuation centers right now in Cyprus, and you can see behind me law enforcement is still here. People have been here since, or I'd say around 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning. The parking lot still very packed, and we are continuing to see more cars driving into the parking lot. Now take a look at this map. It's a very large map showing the evacuation zone, and you can see the areas affected are from Ball Road to the north, Dale Street to the east, Trask Avenue to the south, and Valley View Street to the west. The 22 freeway is still open as of right now, but again, a very large area. 40,000 people are in that evacuation area, and according to officials we just heard, there is a 15% refusal rate. We caught up with some people who evacuated to the center in Cyprus and how the community here is coming together.
It's terrifying. It's horrifying. You have no idea what's scary. It's very, very frightening.
Yeah.
No idea what's going to happen, how it will affect. I feel really, really bad for the people who live right next to it.
For others that look out for them, that the city of Cypress, the city of Garden Grove, the city of Stanton, the mobilization was immediate and aggressive, and I think we'll be getting them back into their homes as soon as possible.
I know it's going to happen. It was getting worse and worse because it started yesterday. Then the area was getting bigger and bigger.
And officials are saying evacuating is crucial, especially since the chemical impacts our respiratory system. Symptoms could start off mild, like irritation and nausea, but could progress to organ failure. And back out here live, it is just a waiting game for the folks who have come here to evacuate here in this evacuation center in Cypress. Many people that we have spoken to said they just grabbed their belongings really fast as soon as they got the call. Some other people actually had officials come and knock on their door, so they just grabbed whatever they had in front of them. A lot of them just grabbed their pets and also just a few items of clothing and came here, and now they're just waiting on the official word on when they can go back to their homes. This is an evacuation center. Another evacuation center is the Garden Grove Sports and Rec Center. Live in Cypress, Niku Kazori, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.